Today we have a haul from Temu. Bunch of kitchen knives. I think one kitchen gadget, kind of a knife. We also got some of these cool mini knives, so let's start with these things. I thought these things looked really neat. I saw someone share them. They're, just like fun little mini axes and stuff. So yeah, let me get those out and we'll take a look at them. Okay, so we've got them out now, and they're just these cute little axes, and they're actually pretty sharp. I'm gonna keep the little scabbards together here. Oh, that one's kind of wicked. So sharp on both sides. Much more sharp on the front. I don't know, I'm a sucker for stuff like this. I don't know about you guys, but these were a couple bucks each. They're just kind of fun. Yeah. I doubt those hold the edge very long, but they're definitely pretty fun. They're supposed to be a keychain. They come with a little ball chain, a little meat cleaver. Yeah, you can kind of see that edge is a little funky. That one's hard to hold. The handle's real small. But, yeah, I bet. Yeah, I mean, you can shave with them. So, like I said, I don't think they'll hold that edge too terribly long. Take it out of your frame. And then this last one here, I think it's another cleaver. Yep. Just another little cleaver. Kind of cool. And I cut myself. I barely touched that thing. Pretty cool. All these linked in the description. Let's go ahead and clear these away here. Alright, back with our cheap cutting board. The big one, my nice one's just too much of a pain to move over here. So, yeah, let's use this side. So let's check out all of these knives. I do have some stuff to cut, and yeah, let's do this. Alright, so let's start with this thing. This is supposed to be something that'll let you easily get into jalapeno peppers. I cannot find an opening. Good grief. Let me look at my jerry rig knife, and this will be a lot quicker. Alright, we're back with our jerry rig everything knife there. I love that dude. Cool. Get this open. So yeah, I mean, we grow tons of peppers in our raised beds every year, and then it's always a pain to process them, and especially bigger stuff like the jalapenos, just because it's time consuming. We'll never save time on the super chilies, which are just small. And what in the heck? I guess they have some protective plastic on here. I don't know if you guys can see that. Anyway, so when we process our peppers, it's time consuming. So if there's something that can save us some time, why not try it? This was a couple of bucks. Wow, this is... So they put this protective layer on there, and then they went ahead and stamped this to make it, and yeah, that was a dumb idea. Let me do this, and then I'll be back. We're back. 2 minutes later, and I still did not get all of it. you can't really see it, but each of these diamonds has plastic stuck to it. So whatever. I will say this thing's pretty aggressive. So let's start with the biggest jalapeno. I'm assuming that we're going to... No, it's not exactly sharp. I went to... Nope. Well, we've cut to get into it. I'm assuming that you take this. Oh. Well, it didn't grab it. Oh wow, that kind of works. I imagine there's some skill to it, which I clearly don't have. It's definitely detached it. Just getting it out's the trick. Try not to get seeds everywhere. Well, there we go. Okay, yeah. No, I like this. There's still some seeds in there, but if you tap that out a couple of times, you'd probably be good to go. I'm trying not to use poster board every time we do this. So yeah, I'd call that a win. That's a good one. Let me clean up here so we're not getting jalapeno seeds everywhere. We'll be right back. So we're back with our next knife. This is just for doing like waffle cuts on stuff. So I'm gonna grab a potato. All right, we're back with a potato. Unfortunately, I don't have any big ones. They're just kind of small, and you can tell they're already growing eyes. But, oh yeah, that works pretty good. Not bad. There is another one like this. Let me find it real fast. Very unprofessional here. But that's why you guys watch me, right? So this is so much cheaper, and this is nasty, and I cut myself taking it out of the package the first time when it came, and it's filthy. You would have to clean this thing so well. It's got like machine oil or something on it from where they just... This one was a little bit cleaner. Obviously, I'm not going to eat any of this. It's just going to get composted. Because, yeah, these things need cleaned. But let's try this one. I will say this one is much better quality. This just feels like a piece of... I don't know, corrugated roofing, you know, like steel for your roof. This is much more substantial. I mean, it doesn't look like it. It's probably only a millimeter more, but it makes a huge difference. Let's go ahead and try this one. I'm running a potato here. Yeah, so, I mean, they do comparable. They, pretty much the exact same pattern, but I definitely like this one better. The handle's actually like thermoplastic or something. This is incredibly cheap plastic. It just feels gross in the hand. This feels nice. Like you got a little bit more grip here. You don't here. So yeah, I do like this one. We might keep this. Although we have something much bigger for doing this, but this might be, you know, a little nicer. Let's slide this out of the way here. Let's try it on a carrot. Yeah, I mean, kinda. Carrots are a little bit of a different beast. There we go. If you wanted weird looking carrots for some reason, I guess. Yeah, so that's a keep for now. We'll try that in the kitchen a little. This one, that is unfortunately garbage. All right, let's get the next stuff out. All right, we're back. We've got this. It's got a proper wood handle. It's very crappy cheap wood. I'm guessing this is kind of a higher carbon steel because it's got some of the black on it. Oh, this feels disgusting. This is so scratched and like just hastily polished. Yeah, that feels gross. Again, it's got all kinds of shmoo on it. You would have to wash this really good. The blade feels a little jagged. This is supposed to be a steak knife, but maybe for children because I can't even get 3 fingers on it. But I'm not going to cut meat with this stuff because, yeah. I mean, it's sharp. Would I buy that? probably not. And it comes with this little fake leather sheath. Yeah, I have plans for stuff like this. Any ones that are somewhat decent, I'm going to do a torture test video in the future. I'm going to try to corrode them and rust them and just see how well they hold up. So we'll save that for that. But would I use that in the kitchen? No. I mean, it's got a lot of weight to it. It's nice. But what gets me is the steel isn't even stamped as to what it is. And I doubt it is if we take these scales off. That alone is like, okay, that's cheap. So let's get the next one out. Same deal here. This is allegedly a steak knife. Again, I can fit barely 3 fingers on there. Again, it is not stamped as to what kind of steel it is or anything. It's got that shmoo on it. You can see the really crappy, yeah. This one feels considerably less sharp. This wood feels even cheaper. Like I feel like I could break that off with my hand. We're not gonna try that though. Let's get some potato again. Yeah, I mean it's a little less sharp. Again, this will go in the stress test pile. I would not buy this. So let's get the next one out. Moving right along. This one actually has some markings. The handle feels the cheapest yet. It's plastic, but there's almost no weight there whatsoever. What we got here? Kitchen knife, stainless steel. What's that say? Sharp, and then whatever those Chinese names are. And then it's from Yanjing, China. At least they put a brand name on it. That's a little bit better on the handle. You can actually get all my hands on there. Again, you know, not really what this knife's for, but it's getting the job done. So this one I might play with more. I just doubt that that is stainless. Like, that sounds like plastic. I'm just going to look at it here off camera real fast. Yeah. I mean, it's cold like metal, but oof. We're just going to stress test that one because I'm curious to see what's going on there. And it came with this little crappy sheath, which feels like you're going to hurt yourself even putting the knife in. Yeah, we're not going to use that. Let's get the next one out. This one did not come with a sheath. It is very cheap. This is the kind of thing you'd see in a bin at Goodwill. That plastic is disgusting. It's you get that sound on it a little. My fingernail is scratching the plastic. I don't know if you can see that, but yeah, there you go. Again, no markings. Doesn't say what it is. The problem with these is they're like all listed as like steak knife, steak and vegetable knife, steak food vegetable knife. You know, you can tell what it's supposed to be. Again, not the best stuff to cut, but we'll see. Yeah. Yeah. So that one's definitely going to have to be a steak only knife. It is, well, here's something that I don't like. So you're actually sharpened up here, and then you go into the teeth. For your focus, there we go. I don't know about that. That's going to be a stress test. So let's get the next one out. Okay, so I don't even know what this is supposed to be. This looks like some kind of saw. Those are saw teeth. This was sold as a kitchen knife. This wood is gross. You can see where they've just kind of put some shmoo in there to glue it in place when they did the rivets. That is a saw. We're not going to cut food with that. We will come back to this in another video. I'm curious to see what this actually does. Moving right along, we've got one that's actually got markings again. This is like fake plastic bone. It feels disgusting. It's super hollow. This blade is visibly bending. What's a good angle here? Like, look at that. Look at that. That's gross. That's not going to last long. Got a fun little pattern on it though. Again, doesn't say what it is, just that it's PTIEB. Yeah. Feels a little bit sharp. I'm running out of hair on my hand here. Focus. Yeah, it's shaving me, so that's something anyway. Got some potato with it. Oh, yeah, that cuts nice. Let's do some carrot. I'm sure you're ridiculing my savage cutting skills. Well, that's crazy. Yeah. The handle's a no-go for me. It's just cheap. I guess it goes like this, huh? Yeah. Even that, kind of wibbly-wobbly. And stress test. All right, we're back again. Another PTIEB. Doesn't say what it is. This is plastic, not metal. Again, cheap handle. Way too much flex. Basically, it's the bigger version of that. So, do some carrots here real quick. Okay, this thing's dull. This thing is very dull. Yeah, like I would feel comfortable running my thumb down that. That is how dull it is. So pretty bad when you can't even sharpen your cheap knife at the thing. Again, we get a little bit of wiggle. So let's get the next one out. So this one, I don't know. It says it's a carving knife. That's clearly not a carving knife. To me, that's basically a bread knife. So let's get this out of here. Where's my cherry rig? There we go. Yeah. So from here on, we're just bread knives. This is one solid piece construction. There is no give there. I mean, there's a little, but nothing to write home about. This is hollow. Sorry, you got my arm there. So you do have hollow, but that feels really nice in the hand. Yeah. So the next two I know are bread knives. Let me clean this off. We'll get some bread out, and then we'll go from there. All right, so we're back here with these bread knives. Alleged bread knives, if we could focus. Again, there's just so many scratches, and you can tell this was just like stamped out. I don't know how well that one's going to do. There we go, that's a little better. On this one, you have the a little bit better plastic handle. It does feel nice in the hand. Obviously, you're going to get a ton of flex in this thing. We have the one I just showed you. And then we have another one of these PLYS brands that actually kind of says some stuff. Yeah, that's actually kind of sharp. There is actually the packaging plastic molded into the thing. That's, yeah, again, really crappy handle. So, all right, we're back with some bread. We're just gonna well, that definitely did not compact and gave me a nice clean cut. That was a lot of work. Let's see what this one does. Oh yeah. So that one got us through much quicker because it's got the bigger teeth, the bigger, I believe it's called kerf. Oh, that's disappointing. So this one seems to be the winner. I know I only did 3 cuts, but you can see on that last one, the all stainless one was kind of tearing at it. That's a little bit better. The fine one did do the best, but it took forever. I know that's not a professional review, not exactly what you're hoping for. So would I buy knives from Temu? No, absolutely not. Other than those little guys at the beginning. Those are fun. And those are, you know, $1 or $2 each. So would I buy the rest of this garbage? Absolutely not. Now I gotta like stress test a bunch of these and then try to throw them away safely. I bought so much junk on Temu, and it's all just a waste of my money. Except for one video that's coming soon. Thanks for watching, guys. See you in the next one.